In this video, we're going to be covering the AI lawsuits and why there's a war on the cloud. So if you don't know, OpenAI and Anthropic got sued for basically privacy issues. And one of them was copyright, the other one was mass scraping. And the reason why I've taken a deep dive on, this subject is because I'm seeing this trend of privacy and the importance of it. And, this is something that I think it's going to be massive and here to stay for the next couple of years, because these are two things that, we all need. We all need privacy, especially, businesses. They need privacy. So if you're going to sell to these businesses, privacy is key. So what happened during these lawsuits? Well, let's take a look. OpenAI fights court orders requiring it to store deleted conversations indefinitely. So basically, what is happening is that any deleted documents or conversations has to, be stored in record. And that is scary because, anything you've told these models are still on record even though they've been deleted, which is terrifying. Because what if the government, starts, looking into your conversations? Like, you don't want that. So, with this lawsuit, it will really make you rethink how AI models are just used, aiming just for more ethical and just transparent, where I think it's just super important to have, local models, self-hosting end projects, where you can basically, help businesses out, but, you get to control all of that information, right? Because you don't want to, have your client's information be accessed by the government or hackers or anyone. So this is the reason why it's so important to, look into local models. And let's look in Anthropic. So basically what they were doing is that they were mass scraping Reddit to feed their AI models. And, this is kind of scary because they were doing this without a deal with Reddit. And, as you can see, Reddit sues AI startup Anthropic for breach of contract for unfair competition, right? When you are, pulling information from a really rich source without permission, that gives you like a massive advantage. And it just shows how cutthroat these AI businesses are and why you should be careful with, trusting all your client information with them. Because if what you're seeing is cutthroat, imagine what is happening with the data behind the scenes, right? And you might be asking, so what is a local model? What even is that? So let's break it down. So let's say you have your client or yourself, and you basically, give the AI model a prompt. You can do it two ways. You can give this prompt to OpenAI, and then it goes through the model, and then you get your answer. Or you can do a local model like Olama, or what I'm using is Web Chat UI, and you can have all of your information just locally, and ChatGPT can't answer this, which is, I think, super powerful. And cloud is easier, but you have ongoing costs, you have data exposure, you have to rely, and with local models it's all secure. You can run it offline, you can have just speed and security, which is a big deal. And I'm gonna do a video on basically how to set this up on your own, but I just wanted to show you this to kind of just really make you see the perspective of just open models, and I'm running this on my laptop, so it's not the strongest, so that's why I'm using Tiny Llama, because once I get my RTX 40 in my computer, I can have smarter models where it's saying, better stuff than RTX 3080 is better than RTX 4080, which is so dumb. So I hope you guys learned a bit about just like what's going on with these lawsuits and why you should use local models. But if you want to get this board, I'm gonna put it in the description. But yeah, guys, have a good rest of your day.